we're getting blackballed, not him, because we don't want to be into it with Meek because he keep talking like he's the toughest nigga alive. So I don't want to post you because Meek Mill gonna get mad, think I'm trying to antagonize him. Anniversary of the eulogy of Meek Mill. His career been dead since then. I don't know if this nigga think it's Easter. I don't know what he think it is. Only Jesus ever came back after getting killed, nigga. Your career dead. You ain't finna come back.
Throughout this last week, it's just been better for Meek Mill not to log onto any social media. Now, after being exposed for having an alleged homosexual relationship with Diddy, DJ Akademiks, one of the more savage and bigger hip-hop faces of independent media, had many jokes to say about the situation, calling him Freak Mill, Cheek Mill, and the memes I seen were simply foul.
This right here, this is my wife right here. See what I'm saying? This is what I do. That's what I like.
Akademiks exposed Meek Mill for blackballing upcoming Philly artists who he believed were trying to steal his shine.
Because he's been blackballing them. Like, half of them, like, I don't even want to interview because, like, I remember the first time I posted Poundside Pop, he was mad saying, oh, you're just... By the way, I think Poundside Pop had paid for a promo. No disrespect to you, Poundside. I'm not even trying to disrespect you. His team, so not you, but, like, your team, whatever you signed to, they were trying to get some, on a song or whatever. He made it a big issue saying, if niggas post you, they are with the... Like, a whole thing. So, essentially, and you know I'm at the top of the black blogosphere when it comes to music, now you're kind of getting blackballed. OT7 Quanti, I've been want to interview you. I got put onto your music. I thought you was fire. I don't want to do, like, he even said, Act, why you want to? I said, bro, it's the Meek Mill thing. Meek and his people has been sending out, like, I don't know what static he got with Philly niggas, but I don't want to fuck with y'all because this one nigga is basically saying he got issues with y'all or he feels some type of way. So if we interview y'all, we're starting beef with him.
The reason the situation even started in the first place is because when the news came about Diddy and Usher and Meek Mill, Akademiks, being one of the bigger platforms, was one of the first people to cover it and obviously spread the news and the narrative about Diddy and Meek Mill being gay. Now, Meek Mill, obviously, is a guy from Philly who's not gay, so he took it very offensive, felt that Akademiks were trying to destroy the black man's image, and he was working under the white man. Now, Akademiks said, Meek, you bunny hop for Michael Rubin, Robert Kraft, and get called boy by billionaires. You the house nigga slave. You ask for your financial advice on Twitter because the billionaires you around, you just doing chores for them. Nigga, that's half the reason he fell off. The image don't match. And this is very true. And Meek Mill's music, he's a very good storyteller from the streets of Philly, talking about his upbringing. But when you see him bunny hopping with the white man, you hear him Michael Rubin telling the video, you're going to get a drunk hug tonight.
Keep going, count out loud.
The images don't match. To quickly summarize his lawsuit, Lil Rod, aka Rodney Jones, sued Diddy, his son, and a couple other people associated with Bad Boy Records for forcing them to engage in sexual acts with Diddy, Meek Mill, Usher, and pretty much Stevie J. In the lawsuit itself, multiple names were redacted, but when you see Rapper 5, it says he's a Philadelphia rapper that dated Nicki Minaj, so we know it's Meek Mill. And rapper R&B singer 6, it says that he performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency, which is Usher. Despite there being women rappers in hip-hop was pretty much masculine and is still pretty masculine to this day, 50 years in. Now, for someone to be not gay and be called gay, you view it as an insult. And with the entire world telling you you're gay based off a weird picture and other things of you in a document that you didn't know about, you're going to take it to heart. And what made the situation even worse is Meek Mill had an EP, Heathenism, that he released this Friday, a couple days ago. And he's getting up to release this. This EP didn't have that much promo. And you're trying to release an EP and get back in the music game and get back buzzing. And you got gay rumors, people trying to say you slept with Diddy. Diddy already had 1 billion lawsuits last year with Cassie selling for $30 million, and the situation couldn't look any worse for him. The underlying backstory of Meek Mill hating Akademiks would be this. So Akademiks would bring up a private conversation that he had with 21 Savage and Meek Mill. Now 21 Savage was more the mediator during the conversation to end the beef between Meek Mill and Akademiks, but it didn't go as planned. Now during their convo, which was in 2021, Meek Mill had released his album Expensive Pain that was supposed to sell over 100K, but didn't. Now, the past 2 albums he sold before that sold over 100K, and Meek Mill came on and said, if you don't sell over 100K, you're not a big dog. And Akademiks made remarks saying that Meek Mill is not a big dog because he didn't sell over 100K. Akademiks would call his album a flop, and people would agree. Now, the label agreed to release a deluxe for the album, but after the outrage of people not fucking with the music and saying that it was bad, the label didn't release the deluxe, proving how much power Akademiks' voice had unknowingly.
Meek Mill told me out of his own mouth on the phone, I was supposed to have a deluxe that they were going to spend $1 million for. So they were going to spend an additional $1 million on a deluxe and some other shit, right? for this album, and he said directly, because he was explaining why this was one of his problems with me. He said his label told him, hey, Akademiks and others have already put it out there that this album is unsuccessful and you flopped. Why spend this million on the deluxe? Let's roll that budget into your next thing. And that's why there wasn't a fucking deluxe. If that nigga lie about that, I'm telling you I'm standing on it. I'm telling you I'm standing on it. That's a fact.
Meek Mill upset with what's going on, accused Akademiks of being an alcoholic and a weird guy with no life talking on the computer, and he's a sick old man who tried to destroy a black man because he envies us. Now Akademiks would respond saying, Meek, I promise you nobody in this rap game envies you. Nigga, you got dropped from Atlantic and then said you heard execs were plotting against you. Nigga, you filed flat out and just fell the F off. Who you think's in the room conspiring like, let's try to stop Meek Mill? We are jealous. You high? Now, typically speaking, I do feel Meek Mill is one of those artists who feels like they're harder than they actually are. They definitely have street influence. Their music goes crazy in the clubs. Dreams and Nightmare will be played till the wheels fall off into 2033. But when it comes to reaching a certain level, I feel like Meek Mill's career has peaked. So Akademiks being a joke man will continue the shenanigans saying, I might be a hater. Nigga, I woke up at 6 a.m. to check if all that trolling and killer energy Beef and Meek was doing something translated to streams. I'm here to report it. It didn't. Tweets went platinum. Music finna go triple styrofoam, but I won't call it too early. Let's see. Then he said, you can't threaten to come to my house like you a killer. Now I gotta be nice about your trash music. Akademiks just couldn't let up, saying, y'all rappers gotta beef with me at the height of your career. I really can't shit talk you if your music is selling. Well, a nigga did name drop me on this album at the height of his career and can't find a hit since. Which I feel like he's talking about Lil Baby when he said academic niggas ain't as rich as me, or academics niggas can get touched. But still, if you're on the brink of irrelevancy, you need me as a friend. Now, blogs are the friends for a lot of rappers. You know, a lot of people get upset at blogs for posting things that are against them. But as long as you do good in the public light, the blogs will have nothing negative to say about you. So with this beef reigniting still being fresh, after the first couple days, Akademiks still being petty will pull his handy dandy calculator and start to calculate how much money Meek Mill probably got based off this EP release, based off the streams.
85,000 plays the first day is not good. 77, not good. That would be 371,000 streams. To calculate that, and by the way, this is globally. So somebody in Sri Lanka, somebody in Ethiopia, somebody in Russia, China, India, Iceland, Ireland, yes, Iraq, Dubai, Afghanistan, yes, even Australia, they all contribute. The Billboard charts only track for what's in the U.S., but it's okay. We want to give Freak Millie as much leeway as he can. Let's see how the first day of streams go. You know what you won't see today? Meek Mill broke any records. You know when Nicki dropped her track? Hey, Nicki Minaj had the highest streamed song for blah, 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 blah. You won't see that with Freak Millie. Because with Freak Millie, the only thing that people care about with him is when he's embarrassing himself on Twitter, not his music. So if we really do the math on Freak Millie's new tape, I tweeted 105. That's 106.
Meek Mill has his own complex going on. Now, I'm not entirely sure how it works or what's going on, but Meek Mill's always been just a little bit off for no reason. In situations, he looks like he never understood the message. He doesn't know what's going on. But Meek Mill, nonetheless, is a dope rapper, and you can't take that away from him. Now, this whole situation, just Akademiks just being Akademiks, you know, kicking you while you're down, which I've seen him do to a lot of rappers. But this surprised me. But obviously with the allegations coming out with Meek Mill, Akademiks, you know, just being a troll, laughing at the situation, made Meek Mill very upset. When it comes to the Blackballing the Philly artist, I was actually kind of upset when I heard this too, because, bro, OT7 Kwani, if you don't know who OT7 Kwani is, you're sleeping right now. I know Philly drill isn't as hard as maybe, or as popular, I should say, as Chicago drill, New York drill, but this shit right here, my nigga, whoo, this is tough. I don't know how to world my gloss. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? 60 shots is like I'm Dame. Getting money. Bryce Maximus, Dog Talk Power, Scam Brothers. Like, it just bringing back how we felt in 2016 when TJX came out and whatever other scam rappers are all the time. But nonetheless, it's just good music. Akademiks being Akademiks. And Meek Mill, just give it a 72-hour Rose Drake will always say, you heard?